this movie, I think.
You're right. I had a really good time. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it looked a little crazy, and it's very different from what we're used to seeing you. You know, you don't have the scrubs on in this one, although it's got to do with saving lives and something, but the character is completely different. What was that like for you to be in this?
It was awesome. It's such a great character. I mean, that was one of the reasons I was drawn to it. Was this very specific character that Scott wrote, and so different from what I've played. And I love the idea of it being these just crazy heightened circumstances. You know, it was very operatic. You know, heightened emotional stakes. The stakes are high, so that's fun to just jump into. To go right from your trailer to boom, you're on set and go.
Yeah,
so.
and big time, talk about heightened, because you don't know how you're going to react when you're under pressure, but this pressure is just insane, the way that Sandra reacts to her daughter.
I know, yeah, it's crazy town. It's pretty good, and I think that it's also, that's the freedom and the fun of it, is to kind of go, oh wow, anything's possible when it's the end of days.
Exactly. And you can act any way you
Anything
want.
goes.
Who really
Yeah,
cares?
yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
I'll just toss babies around. Whatever, really. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I remember thinking, wait, hold on, and trying to talk him out of that. Like, are you kidding? What? Who would ever do this?
Yeah.
Well, Sandra would.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I like Sandra. I like her, I have to say. Working with this amazing cast. Wow. Were you just kind of looking at yourself like Paul Bettany, Charles Dutton, Dennis Quaid.
I know. And of course, John Tenney.
Yes.
My awesome husband and little it was
Willa, yeah.
Willa was incredible. I mean, we had a great time, great cast, and it was one of those kind of, I think everyone got early on that it was one of those rare magical experiences where everything sort of came together. And Scott really started obviously with Scott. He wrote it and wrote such a multifaceted, complex, dense story, and as a first-time director too, you're like, well, how's this going to go?
Yeah.
He was so amazing and so specific in his vision, and yet incredibly collaborative and open. So he wrote that for me, it was really exciting.
Who was the biggest jokester on the set?
Jeez, I don't know. Or so
Dennis?
Maybe Dennis. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Dennis. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Knockwood, private practice, doing so well. You have so many fans in Canada. I can tell you that for sure.
Thank you.
Did you ever think, when you went and you started Grey's Anatomy, that you were gonna even get a spinoff for your own show?
There's no way I could have ever cooked this up. No, or in my imagination. You can. What's the saying? Make your plans and then life happens.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Amazing, and I understand we're going to have a little cross promotion happening soon.
That's right. That's true.
Can you give us any little hints as to what we might see?
We've got, I go up to Seattle for, a special case involving Mark Sloan, and then he has to come back down to finish things up, and lots of things get all messy and heated and fantastic, and yeah.
Was it nice reuniting with everybody?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I love it. I always love going back. It's like an extended family.
What's it like for you to, be so, to do a TV series, but then yet have the freedom to do films? What's the process like for you? Is it very different?
Yes, it is. And this was, I shot Legion during the hiatus. It was actually during the writer's strike that we shot this in New Mexico. Mm-hmm. And it's such a different process and experience. It's, movies, obviously, they're slower. You have more time to make them. And I loved this particular character, and this story was so appealing to me, again, because the heightened circumstances in the scenario, and just to be sitting in my trailer one moment and then screaming and crying the next was really fabulous.
It's great.
And fun.
We like to play these crazy. That's amazing. Well, you did a great job in this.
Thank
it was
you
fun
very
to
much.
watch you,
Thank
and best of luck with private practice.
Thanks so much.
We watch every week.
Yay! All right.
Thank you so much.